Hey everyone, Purple Tom Nuki here. Welcome to a little bit of a different video today. I was going to use my phone to record this, but I did not want to. Where's the tripod? Yeah, it's kind of proves that I didn't want to take up the tripod. So, yes, I don't just have this layout. I do have a tripod. I've used it one time for a My Hero Titan characters video, but that's it. A bit lazy to bring it out because it takes like 10 minutes to set it up. Anyways, this video, as you clicked on it, is my top 10 favorite One Piece characters. Now, you're probably asking, why make this video now? Because the One Piece anime is on break this week. Another thing, there will be no spoilers in this video. I may be talking about characters that aren't in the current arc of the anime, but they may be in the current arc in the manga. So just keep that in mind, that if you're wondering like why the hell is this character above this character, keep it in mind that the manga is still a thing and the manga's ahead of the anime. So without further ado, let's get into the list. And for number 10, this is going to be controversial as all hell, but I have Roronoa Zoro. I'm digging this jacket. But yeah, Zoro is my number 10. As you're probably saying, what the hell? Why is Zoro there? Because Zoro, like, I'm someone who likes really story-driven characters, and Zoro is nowhere near that. Zoro is just an action, battle shonen type of character. He has great fights, like of course, master fight, and that's why I like the character. A three sword style, I love it. But the more we get on his backstory, which we're going to get in the manga soon, I'm going to be very vague for the anime only. Yeah, Zoro doesn't have the character development that I wish he did. Like he's grown more and more in the post time skip arcs, but it's not as much as I'd like it to be. So that's what I really like to say about Zoro. There's nothing really much else I really can say. I think his best fight. Uh, what would his best fight be? I was about to say Zoro versus Cody Jones, but like, uh, um, no, I think his best fight. I want to say Pika, but I know it's not. Uh, I mean, Zoro versus Pika was amazing, but I think the one thing that made me love Zoro's character is in Thorough Bark, when he like sacrificed his life for Luffy, life, because characters don't die in One Piece. Uh, I know I'm gonna get shit for that, but kind of true, kind of not. In the manga, it's been kind of false. So yeah, that's number 10, Roronoa Zoro, the pirate hunter on the Straw Hat Pirates. So number 9, speaking of story-driven characters, this one is extremely story-driven. We got a lot of backstory on him, and that is Trafalgar D. Water Law. So, Law is just like, we first saw him in Sabaody, and he was a supernova. Like, okay, so he has, I think it was the third highest bounty. Yeah, I think it was third highest. I'm like, okay, so he's a threat to the world government. We can say that for the least. And then we saw his Devil Fruit, and it's OP. It's even in the name, OP fruit. That's how you know. It even saved himself from dying from the, I think it was the white flesh disease. I don't know the exact name, but I think it's white flesh or white skin. One of those two. Correct me in the comments below if you want to correct me, because I know I'm wrong a lot. But when we got the Law's backstory, that's when I really started to like Law. The stuff with Corazon and just everything. I think this is when like One Piece became one of my top 3 favorite animes. Is when we got to the Law backstory and everything like that. Like, it was so good. Uh, just, I mean, if I'm basing it off of Law's backstory, I should be saying Corazon is number 9, But Corazon's dead, so I'm not going to say much about that. Uh, but yeah, that's number 9, Trafalgar D. Water Law. He also is part of the D family as well, so that's cool. We still need to figure out what the D family is. But yeah, that's another topic for another video. So number 8 is Shanks. In my opinion, Shanks is the strongest Yonko. Even though in the manga we kind of figure out how he beat Kaido. Oh boy, I can't wait till it's in the anime. But I still believe that you will have the highest Yonko bounty, and I still do believe that Shanks is going to die in the series. But like I'm just going on my Shanks will have my Shanks. But I more so just like when I first saw Shanks, that's when I kind of like I started liking One Piece because if you know My Hero Academia, um, All Might. All Might's like a happy kind of guy. Makes everyone cheer up. Like a really upbeat person, and Shanks was kind of like that as well. So that's a kind of a big reason why I put Shanks there, but also because Conquerors. No, but he has one arm, and he's a fucking Yonko that hasn't been dead yet. He was a Yonko before he met Luffy. Like that's just it's amazing. And Oda is so fucking vague with Yonkos. I hate it. Much to say about Shanks. It's not spoilery. Spoilery. I can't think of anything, which sucks because I wish the anime and manga were together so I could talk about it. But yeah, Shanks at number 8. Yeah, that one thing at the referee with Shanks. That's all I'm gonna say. Spoiler warning. He's at somewhat. I'm gonna get dislikes now. Okay. Number 7. All right, this is gonna be shocker. This is what I said. I warned you that there was gonna be vague spoilers, and number 7 is Kid. Eustace Captain Kidd. So I'm wondering how the hell do you put Kid up that high when he got bodied by Kaido? Oh, my chair is kind of twisted. He got bodied by Kaido. We've only seen one fight from him, which is like him, Luffy, and Law versus the Marines, and that's it. Like there's not much to go off Kid. And I'm just gonna say that if you want to know more about Kid, read the manga because that's where Kid shines. We're in an arc where Kid is one of the characters there. That's all I want to say. If you watch One Piece, which you probably do, you know what that arc is. I'm trying not to spoil you guys. I'm sorry. Next time I will put a spoiler warning on this because I want to go all out and just explain it. But the one thing I do like about Kid is just like his attitude, his freaking metal arm, like. And they tried to kill Shanks. Like that, killing Shanks takes balls, even though Luffy and Law are trying to kill Kaido. Nice meme. But that's him. Bounty 300 and I think 20 million. It's on the 300 million, right? But still, that's like nowhere near Luffy's. So like, it's whatever. I want a bounty update for Kid because he needs it. But yeah, number 5 or not 5, 6. Brook. Okay. So I was kind of torn between where to put number 5 and number 6. And I'm like, okay. So number 5 is my favorite waifu in One Piece. If you watch my live reactions to the anime and the manga, live reactions, I kind of said that wrong. Anime and manga, you know who this is, who the girl is. And she's the only girl in this list, by the way. But yeah, number 6 is Brook, like I said. So originally I was like, okay, Brook is this comedic relief, kind of just jokes. He's kind of strong. He's a singer. He's Like, who doesn't want a fucking singing skeleton on their crew? That sounds awesome. But, oh, this is gonna demonetize, by the way. I said the F word. But after Whole Cake Island, my respect for Brooke went from here to fucking here. Like, you fucking sleep in bed with Big Mom. So he's no longer no longer a virgin. Like, no. Destroys Mother Caramel's picture. Took a fucking road poneglyph. Then what did he do? He fought top 3 oven, for God's sakes. Like, that takes balls. He did one more thing, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he saved fucking Carrot. If, like, fucking Brooke wasn't there for when Carrot was going so long, Carrot might be dead. Honestly. So yeah, it's Brooke. I think his bounty's like, it's higher than Frankie's, I think. So it's like 100 something. 100 million something. But yeah, Brooke is a let me see your panties. Like, awesome character. He is everyone in the fan base when they see Nami or Robin or maybe Carrot if you're a furry. Or just any female character. I always see your panties, my girl. Like, it's everyone in the fan base. But anyway, speaking of girls in the One Piece community, number 5 is Nami. Nami, oh man. So, I like her for obvious reasons. I'm pretty sure a lot of the OP fan base does as well. But I also love her backstory. I think it's probably one of the top 4 saddest of all the Straw Hats. I think by far the saddest is Brooke. I should have mentioned that in Brooke's thing. But yeah, Nami is just like, even though she is fan service, she was not fan service pre-time skip. So she has that for her. And I feel like that helps her out a lot. How does it help her out? What the fuck am I saying? But it just makes her more of a likable character because you're like, oh, she's fan service. No. Pre-time skip, she was not fan service. What do we, almost every fight Luffy has had that's somewhat big, she has been there for. She was there for Enel. She was there for Cracker. She was, Cracker, white. Who else does she there for? She wasn't there for Lucci. Pretty sure everyone was at Moria's fight. So Moria, is everything. And like, I think the bond that her and Luffy have, like, together as a crew, even makes you respect Nami a lot because I mean, granted, everyone likes Luffy on the crew and respects Luffy and believes in Luffy, Nakama, but like, Nami is one of the OG 3 or 5, because she was kind of betrayed them, but like, I don't know. I think the biggest thing I like about Nami is obviously the fan service because that hentai is good. But she can fight and she is smart. Can I say that about Whole Cake yet? Let's just say she does something very good in Whole Cake Island. Oh wait, it happens in the fucking Studicing Woods. She can control fucking Zeus. Like, for God's sakes. Like, she has one of Big Mom's 3 homies with her. So, like, saying Nami is weak is stupid. But anyways, I've talked about the best girl in One Piece a lot. But let's go on to number 4. Oh, Charles Barkley Katakuri. If you know what that meme is, you watch a good YouTuber. Yeah, Charles Barkley Katakuri, or Katakuri, Charlotte Katakuri. I can't go into part two of the fight because it hasn't happened in the anime yet. Fuck! Oh my god. Tell you suck. Um, but yeah, Katakuri is just like he's a god. Luffy. All right, I'm gonna say this because you know Luffy won. Luffy should not have beaten Katakuri. Um, Katakuri got nerfed, and I'm gonna say, um, but nevertheless, oh, I just love how Katakuri is just like he's never been on his back once, even though he has. Um, which also means he's a virgin. Oh no. Uh, but no, he's been on his back. We saw it in the what's it called, Mariana or Maridena, wherever he's eating the donuts, or his teeth look like a fishman. That's awesome. Like who doesn't like that? That's a cool thing about Katakuri. Nothing less, he has a shitty devil fruit, but his observation hockey is god tier. So he's just a god. And then his flashback that we got at the end of the manga and saying that because I don't know, I feel like it. But yeah, he has a flashback, and it's just even better. Like Katakuri deserves number 4 spot for sure, without a doubt. Katakuri, Mochi Boys, free. So yeah, number 4 Katakuri should have been Luffy. But speaking of Luffy, number 3 is Luffy. So why do I like this character? Luffy is just oh, hang on. But I just like Luffy. I don't know why. Even though I don't like his devil fruit, like that's the one thing I don't like about him. And I don't like that he doesn't take every fight seriously until somebody's life is on the line. That kind of ticks me off a bit about Luffy. But I mean, Luffy just wants freedom. That's why he's a pirate. Uh, so unless you damage his Nakama, he'll take things like a breeze. But let's get to Luffy's character. Um, he met Shanks at the age of 8, I think, 8 or 10. But yeah, then he got a straw hat from Shanks, said he was the king of the pirates, and he will because plot armor. But yeah, Luffy's observation hockey is also pretty whack. We even saw in the anime recently that he is starting to see the future. Manga readers know what happens, but um, just I like Luffy. Gear 4, amazing. The next step of Gear 4 in the anime, yeah. um, so like everything about Luffy, I like his positivity, his jokes, like everything. He's not very bright, but if you can win uh, in the One Piece world, the hottest pirate empress, I think you're fine. Um, it's how fucking blind he is, but he should really just be smashing her, not becoming the pirate king. But I think we've talked enough about Luffy. We've been going on for 18 minutes so far. Let's get to number 2. If you watch my content, you know who these two are. Number 2, Vinsmoke, Wanji. Wanji boys, because Wanji is the king of Germa. Wanji is the prince of Germa. Wanji is godlike. If you don't like Wanji, you just don't like One Piece. Like, nah, it's a joke, by the way. But Sanji is probably my favorite character's backstory. Once we got the whole cake, Sanji became my second favorite character. Number 1, been liking him for a while. But no, Sanji is just the fact how Judge treated him, Judge top 5, how Judge treated him and how his siblings besides Reiju treated him. Like he had a rough upbringing. And then when he got the chance to escape, he met Zeph, his real father. True. Um, it's like that might be one of the only times I probably cried in One Piece. I think it was that and Ace's death is when I cried. Was it? Yeah, I'd say so. Oh wait, no, Chopper's backstory. Yeah, Chopper's not on here, by the way. He is not. Chopper. Chopper's like bottom five. Anyways, Sanji is so good. I love the fact that he's a chef. Because I actually do like cooking animes like Shokugeki no Soma, uh, and other ones I don't I don't know. There's not much out there. But I do like cooking anime, so like seeing a chef character is really cool. And he is Diablo Jambe. Like I hope I said that right. Um, but it's awesome. Like who doesn't like when Sanji fights? The Zoro fanboys love it because that's when the only time they like Sanji, and we love it because we get a story-driven character, plus he knows how to fight. Like he can skywalk. Like dude. There's nothing else to say about Sanji. He's Wanji. But number one is Sabo. Now, okay, so I'm gonna say that I knew that Sabo was dead when I was watching One Piece. I was spoiled on it, unfortunately. Accidentally, I was looking up Uzumaki Khan reactions, and Sabo, is the live reaction came up. I'm like, okay, whatever. He's alive, kind of expected. But I mean, I would have found that from Jump Force sooner or later if I didn't finish it on time. But anyways, I love Sabo's character. I love his pipe weapon. That's one of my favorite things about him. I also love the fact that he has Ace's fruit. Like that's amazing. Um, I love Sabo. Like when Luffy and Sabo reunited after Luffy thought he was dead. Like imagining you have only your grandfather left in your family in Dragon, who you never met before, and then you find out that one of your brothers is still alive. Like you, that's amazing. Um, but yeah, I love Sabo, and I can't wait to see more of his character in the Reverie and other things. And oh fuck, oh shit. All right. I think that's a good place to stop the video before I get too many dislikes. Um, but yeah, that's my top 10 favorite One Piece characters. If you did like it, let me know in the comments below. Um, I will do more of these. I can do top 5 One Piece arcs if you want me to next week. Just get this video to 3 likes at least, and I will do it. Get it to 5 likes and I'll react to One Piece Film Z because I've never seen it before. But anyways, I've been Purple Tom Nuki and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.